Hello there. It's been a while since I made a little video for the YouTube, but I just want to talk about a particular thing, and that is tyre scraping and preparing tyres for racing. Now, I'm using a set of tyres that I've already done 2 races, and the last race they went to was in Belgium, in Zolder, where the temperatures were really high. We were racing in like 41 degrees, and what I've noticed is there's kind of a blue kind of shine on parts of the tyres that have come off the car, and I'm wondering if this is indicative of the tyre overheating. Now, I've scraped this one, and what I'm noticing is in the same areas where the tyre had that kind of blue shine, we can see that there's a texture that has appeared on the tyres. So here we can see that this is normally the smooth kind of texture we get when we scrape the tyres. But you know, sometimes when you're listening to Formula 1, you hear them talking about the tyres blistering. I don't know if this is the same thing, but you can see you'd maybe describe the tyre as that way. Now, these are my race tyres. These are the tyres that I'm going to be doing on the 14th and the 15th of August. I'm going to be doing 2 15-minute races at Snetterton 300 with the modified Fords with these tyres. And these race tyres are Nankang SL1s. Now, I wonder if many of you saw the video from the guy that specialises in the Audis, Rick. I think the guy's name is Ricky. He's got a tuning company down south, specialises in Audi R8s. Anyway, he went to the Nürburgring and he was using the Nankang CRS tyre, and the whole tyre just separated, it just came apart. So that was a bit of a concern. Certainly we've used like AR1 Nankangs quite a lot in the past. You know, this style of tyre, we've never had a problem with them breaking up or delaminating or anything like that. But when you saw Ricky's video, it was quite a concern. Now that I'm also taking this set of tyres to Snetterton as well. These are the tyres that I'll be using for qualifying. So the Nankang SL1s are only available in the one compound. They say it's a medium. It's been so far, it's been a good tyre for us with the Maxi. I've had plenty of grip towards the end of the races. So normally we would use a hard tyre, but the SL1's been working quite good for us. But these Yokohama Advance are softs, so I don't think we could do a 15-minute session with these tyres. But what we have been doing is I've done a couple of qualifying sessions with them so far, and I'll go out and I'll do maybe 2 or 3 kind of hot laps, come back in, check tyre pressures, and by the time you go back out and do another couple of laps, you know, that's the end of the qualifying session. So these are in good condition. We can see that there's a little bit of texture appearing on them, but on the whole, you know, you would say that they're in good condition. Now, we always take a set of wets with us as well, and I carried these to every race last season and every race this season, and even though we come from Scotland where it's always raining, I've never used them. So these are still nearly 2 seasons. I've taken them to every race and we've never used these wets yet. So that's where we're at. So the 14th and the 15th, Snetterton 300. The last time I was at Snetterton was for the 200 configuration, and it was the first time I won a race. So, you know, buzzing to go back down there again. We're up against some pretty stiff competition on the 14th and 15th. Probably my biggest competition, I would say, is going to be Steve Scott. His Black Sierra 3-door that he took to Belgium, that he took to Zolder. What a car. This thing is a proper weapon. And I've always had good races with Steve Scott. But this car, this black car that he's built, is a big step on, I would say, from the white car that I was just about managing to keep up with previously. So I'll need to be on really good form to try and keep up with Steve, because these high speed, long kind of corners at Snetterton, I think that black car is going to be an absolute weapon. So there you go, a wee bit of a video. I just wanted to show this kind of pattern on these slick tyres, show the kind of blue haze, and see, or ask my fellow competitors whether or not they've seen this before, and is there anything we can do in preparation ahead of taking them to the racing. Is there anything we can do to try and get better performance out of them? Within the rule books, obviously. Cheers, bye bye.